Greetings, soul family. This is Kathy, and I'm doing a reading for September 27th through that last week of the month. What is reflecting for you for that last week? I'm feeling into it, and it's really working all month at clearing the way for your divine yes to come through in a beautiful, clear way. So we're gonna just go ahead and just put our hands on our heart, and we're just going to clear and just attune to the frequency of that last week in September. We're going to take a few deep breaths as we're feeling in to your divine yes. Oh, just take a few deep breaths of that white blue light. Just bring your frequency up and feel into this frequency that's presenting itself. So we're going to pick some cards, and we're going to start our reading now that we've attuned. The first card that we're going to pick is the 8, and that's you right now. And from that 8, we're going to be moving into what's reflecting on that, and that's the 7. And then the card that's what you need to know to move forward. It's the 17. And so we've got the first 3 cards picked. And the next card is co-creation with the divine. The 19. And then the particles of what is the possibilities coming in? It's the 32. And then the new frequency pattern being created is the 5. And so now we can reflect and start reading this pattern. And then right at the end, we'll pick an I am card to kind of support this, because after we've just discussed the frequencies that this pattern is creating, we'll pick an I am card. And so this first card right here, this 8, what is reflecting for you where you're at the end of the month is this 8. It's like you are ready to move in to your divine 8. That 8 is all about flow. And so you're flowing very beautifully through the month into the point where you're ready to make some moves. And this reading is creating that place of break the surface. That 17 just tells you that it's stepping into your leadership with a divine, you're just a divine channel. And then what we move into is that 19. It is the mastery level of the 1. And those crystals on that card is the grounding of the earth. And then you have the blue-white light that's coming in to support you, and it's starting to emerge out of this corner right here with this half circle. It just means that it's coming into fruition. That 10, that 19, this is the 1 and the 9 is 10, and it's in the embodiment level. And so it's just telling that you're ready to break through the surface. And then you have the 32. That 32 right there is creating that beautiful frequency of the 5. You got the 5 here and the 5 here. But what we're going to do right here with this 32 is we're going to pick another card to support. We need more information. And what's coming through is the 32, which is the 5, which is freedom, which is moving into just that beautiful mastery level of the 5. And then you have the 16, 7. So you have the it's just, you have the 2 8s, you have the 2 7, you have the 9, which is transitioning, moving into the new frequency pattern, which is a 5, which is creating a place of freedom, sovereignty, and a place of power, empowering you to move whatever it is into your next. So We've got one more card to pick. And what I'm going to do is this I am card that's going to support. I'm going to put these cards right in the middle. And as we're looking at these cards, these are the I am cards. There is an I am card from this deck that we're just going to knock on the cards and we're going to have it appear, whatever card you need. So we're going to knock on the cards. And the card that you got to support you for that day, it's called I Am Free to Be Me. You came here to be uniquely you. And that card fits right in the middle. And it just really supports what you're bringing into fruition, what is ready to come into the world, your brilliance. And so what we're going to do is we're going to code you to this frequency. And the frequency, we're going to just go in to your recorder cell, and we're just going to set in to place this frequency into the nucleus of the cell. We're going to bring up the DNA strand, and we're going to, okay, because we pulled out the program that's not serving you. That's already been dissolved. So the new frequency, this new beautiful positive frequency pattern is 8, 7, 8, 1, 32, which is a 5, 16, which is a 7, and 5. And what this frequency pattern does for you, I mean, as you're looking at the awakening numbers here, and then it starts to move around the evolution symbol. It's coming into those embodiment levels. The 8, the 19, which is the mastery level. And then you move into the 16, which is the 7, which is the moving past illusion, moving past fear. And then we have that 32, and you got the 5 in the mastery level, which is just the higher level of bringing it all above board. And then the 5, which is the awakening level of a whole new level for yourself. And then the I am card in the middle is I am free to be me. There is no fear. There is nothing you can do. Wherever, the sky's the limit on what you're going to choose. It's just going to come forward and be this really beautiful. It's creating this synergy. And so now that we've coded you, we're just going to sit with it. We're going to allow it to just sequence and download. And we're going to watch it just go into every cell and molecule of your body. It looks just like a flood of energy moving through your whole entire system. It's with grace and ease. There's no hitting that survival pattern. It's being able to move through that and move into this beautiful frequency of trust. You're sitting in that place where you're ready to break ground with whatever it is that you're imagining. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So that is your reading and reflection on the 27th of September through the 29th. Though that 3-day period is you're going to be in that magical miracle pattern. And so that is your reading. We're ready to, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. We are having a lot of fun doing readings on this platform for you. You've got 3 different aspects. You've got my aspect, Serena's aspect, and Jules's aspects, and they're fun. These readings are fun, and they're a unique expression of what we have to bring to you. And it's just a really beautiful place. So like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Intuitive Evolution Intuitive Readings. Like and subscribe. There are other ways that you can to join us. Facebook, we have a Facebook page, and you can come in and join that. And you can look at the content we have. We have a DQ universe where activateevolution.com, and you can you can just look at the different classes we have. We have them in all different price ranges, and we just look at it and say, just feel into it, and just ask yourself if it's your next. And so also we have New Earth Pathway Community on Patreon, very, very inexpensive. It's either $11 or a $22 or a set donation, and you get to go, you get access to that, and all of this beautiful community we sign up and we do things together. It's like one of us will host a reading, and there really is no leader. It's just like somebody facilitates, and then we sign up, and what happens is we just get to really show our magic, and it's really taking on a life of its own. And so that is all I have today. So we will catch you in October. So thank you. I love you. It is done.